with today's online seminar. Welcome to the third seminar this time. New Corona haircut has two advantages or disadvantages. One is every day a bad hair day, or the hair is every day the same. So yeah, it will grow again. So that is one thing. The second thing is I try to introduce AG to you. I will show you some things with him later when we are going to the route. So the focus will there be on I think E. E is can be translated with intention, and this is an important part not only in Taijiquan but all the Chinese martial arts. I also start the camera here so that we have a backup. I have to, in the middle of the seminar, I have to restart it because Sony's still cameras, they have all a 30-minute maximum recording capacity, then you have to restart it again. So that's it. Okay, then we start with some warm-up as usual, like every time. It doesn't take us a long time, 5 minutes. Circles. Left and right. I check the camera again. I heard something strange. Yeah. Then we go to the shoulder. And then and circles. And back. Elbows. And a little bit faster, left and right. Good. Hip. Knees. Good. Then press the toes on the floor, and at the same time stretch fingers. Good. So that was the first part, warm up, we've done. Then let's go to the standing exercises. In the first seminar, we had Zhan Chuang with Wuji Chuang, Hunyuan Chuang, and Kai He Chuang. Then the second seminar, I introduced Santi Shi as the fourth standing exercise. And today we also introduce, I will introduce Chansi Gong, which is the last of these set that Wang Xian compiled as standing exercises. So I will not go through all these Chuang exercises again. I will start directly with Hunyuan Chuang, and after a short time I'm going to Kai He, and then to Santi Shi, and then we will do the last one, the Chansi Gong. Okay, let's start. I don't waste much time with these standing exercises. You can do it at home yourself. 20 minutes to a half an hour. In this online seminar, we have other things to do, so we keep it short. Okay. Take your Taiji beginning position, like shoulders. Knee don't fall inside, a little bit outside. The leg bent. The tailbone turned inwards so that your spine is flat. Loose your shoulders, relax. Head upright, breathing through the nose. Breathe as deep as you can until the belly. And then go directly to the Hunyuan posture. And let the energy flow through your body, chest, arms, hands, fingers, from Dantian through the legs, feet, till your toes, so that you have an ongoing circle through your body. And this is Hunyuan. Always pay attention that your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are relaxed, everything is round. Your legs are not straight, a little bit bent. That your tailbone is turned inside. And now if you are young and fit, you can stand a little bit wider. But you also still can stay in the position as we had from the beginning. Both is very okay. And now you can start to coordinate breathing and movement. When we breathe out, we are sinking. When we breathe in, we are rising. Now we're moving forward to the next posture, Kai He Chuang, the opening and closing. Breathing out, then open, breathe in, closing, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Kai He Chuang. Opening and closing is one of the core principles of Tai Chi Chuan. So it's important that you understand this opening is not just the chest, it's also here the Gua, that you coordinate that with the both parts of the body. Now I'm moving forward to the next posture, Santi Shi. Doesn't matter left or right, you do it both sides. Yeah. When we are going back, we are opening here, taking the posture to push forward and then turn in. And this is important that you learn the right moment together with your arms, hands to push forward and to turn in here, that the force is going forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we change. Breathe in, open again here. And together with the pushing, close again. Okay, we are changing again to the other side. Now, like Lan Zha Yi, the posture, to Liu Feng, from Lan Zha Yi to Liu Feng Si Bi, and then go back, grab again. And here is an arm, you can imagine an arm, hold his hand, his wrist, and then on his elbow, on the opponent's elbow. Chansi Gong. So last time it was with Santi Shu, it was pushing energy. Now we are using pulling energy. Then we change the side. Okay. Now, the last of the Chuang exercises you already know, previous seminar. Wu Chuang Huanyan, bringing the energy back to the Dantian and return to the ultimatus. Good. And relax. Called Taiji Yangsheng Chansi Gong, compiled by my master Wang Xian, has these exercises we have seen in these 3 online seminars. You don't have to do them all together in every training session. You can do just Chan Chuang, just Hunyuan Chuang, or combine Hunyuan Chuang with Taihe Chuang. Or when you have special skills you also want to train with push hands, then for example Santi Shu may be a good exercise to feel the pushing or the pulling, and then you do Chansi Chuang. So you can train that to the situation you need, and it's not required to do them all together. I also, with my classes, do only parts of it, and depends on the things we are doing also in the class. So the silk reeling exercises will always be the same in my class, not more. But of course, if you have a thing that you have to train extensively, you can choose out of the routine what you want to deepen, what you want to deepen. So just as a reminder, think about the 2 axes we have. This axis when we turn our waist, and this axis when we are moving with our hip. This is the other one. The lying 8, that's why it's here on the floor, lying 8 to follow. And so these and these you always have in mind. The center we meet 2 axes is the Dantian, and from there we are generating force, because it's some kind of body mechanics we train with these silk reeling exercises. This is very important to use. And also the second one is the spiral. The spiral we also train. There are many kind of spirals. That's just an example. It's these spiral. Okay, the first of the exercises from shoulder level, weight is here on the left side or the right side on your TV, on the other side. Then turn the palm outwards, move the weight and the rest to the right. Turn, sink down, come with the weight to the left again. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Then it's important to get a flow, a natural flow, no stopping, always in movement, in motion. Look that your knees are not falling inwards, that they're always pressed a little bit outwards. Change the hand. Now let's move forward to the second silk reeling exercise. From outwards inwards with both hands. Coordinate the breathing with one arm. Breathe in, breathe out. Coordinate both arms, always doing a circle, big circle in front of you, small circle behind on the side of the hip. Then let's change to the third exercise. Diagonal. Remind back. Let's change the side. Remind hip shoulder connection. Don't go too far behind with your shoulder. Only do the same as the hip is doing. Okay, then we're going to the last of the 4 silk reeling exercises, like cloud hands, Yun Shou. Good. That was silk reeling. Let me have a look at the time. Okay. Reboot the camera. So now let's go to the routine, to the Lao Jia Yilu movements we have done last time. We started, when, if you remember, we started with Qi Shi, then Jin Gang Dao Dui, and also had a small look on Lan Zha Yi. So first we do a repeat once, twice, maybe 3 times. Qi Shi, Jin Gang Dao Dui, and Lan Zha Yi. And then I start with some explanations. Okay. I'm doing first, I do it Jin Gang Dao Dui. Lan. Now, okay, once again, a little bit slower, maybe. Good. That is what we have been going through in the last seminar. The beginning, I was talking a little bit about E intention. You can find E in many Chinese martial arts. Some even have it in the name. For example, Xing Yi Quan or Xin Yi Liu He or Yi Quan. They all have this E. What means E is intention, and when I'm talking about intention, it means that you should train Taiji as a martial art, not just for health benefits. It truly has health benefits, but you should be aware what the movements, what sense, what meaning the movements have. And you can train that when you use E. I don't expect that everybody want to become a martial artist who is training Tai Chi Chuan, but we should know what the meaning of the movement is to do it, to execute it correctly. And so in the actual situation, we cannot train with partners. Corona brings us many not so well things like haircuts or training with our partner or online instead of regular courses. And so I brought AG with me this time. I'm not a good home constructioner, but I hope you will get the idea of what I try to explain with AG here. iWolf insiders will know who AG is. So when I am angry, I always use AG to cool down, calm down. Yeah. Okay. Enough jokes. We are going back to the content. E. When I train my routine, for example, now I'm going to Jin Gang Dao Dui. After Qi Shi circle, now I'm coming here. This is an arm. These are AG's arms. Grab it, grab it. And when I'm coming here, I take AG's arm. I pull in my direction, and in the same time, I take my leg and kick in AG's leg. So this movement means I grab somebody's arm, wrist, and then elbow, kick his knee, and then go. I still can grab his and then go in this before I open and let him go into his Dantian region. These are applications, and when you're training your Taiji, your movements, you should always keep in mind what am I doing. You don't have to become a fighter, no, but you should understand what we are doing. The other thing, for example, we have with the Lan Zha Yi, going a bit down with AG, and I'm coming here close to his leg, grab his arm, and then go with my hand behind his body, and that's why I have to grab him here. If not, he has an attack chance. So it's important. And after he is falling down, you can sink down to this. But this is also a movement out of application. So don't forget to remember what you're doing. There are other applications like this or this. This is understandable. I kick from. There is another application. I take him here and then coming here to his head. There are several such applications, but we cannot really go through it with AG. Living partner would be much better. But what I wanted or tried to say today is you always have to train with E, and always should imagine what you are doing with your movement, so that the routine is not empty. It is filled with content, with an idea. And the idea is martial art, still martial art. The rest of it, the health benefits, correct posture with the spine aligned, the tailbone inside, the respiratory system, the lungs, and all that. These health benefits, they are still here when we are training application. But it is important to know what we are doing and together do it correctly. It has a benefit for everything. So I think, as my master said, the Kung Fu and the Qigong or the Qi side by side, it should be always like that. And I think if you want to make good progress, you should train that way, always with intention. What are I doing? This is important. So, okay, then let's continue. I'm doing it again, the Jin Gang Dao Dui posture, and then we are watching more detailed on Lan Zha Yi again. And maybe we start with the first part of Liu Feng Si Bi. Okay, going a bit backwards because it's always cutting my hair. It's not that terrible because of my hair actually, but so that you have the full side of the picture. Now, going to Lan Zha Yi, we turn both and use the body mechanics, turn both hands outside and then open. While turning outside, both hands make spirals. And this spiral is coordinated with this spiral. This arm spiral, it goes from Dantian through the body, through the arm, to the hand. And it's coordinated. It's very important. Right hand or left hand in your case, right hand this way. Weight to the right side. The weight here. A little turn with the hip to the left and then to the right. Remember, the body of the opponent is here. You threw him over your knee, forward. He falls forward. Okay. Once again from Jin Gang Dao Dui. Sorry. Always used to do it the other way. Small step on the left side. Then big circles inwards, both arms. The weight still on the left side. Turn a little bit to the left with the hip and then open and going with the weight to the right side. And then turning. And watch your Waisanhe, your outer connections, that they are in line. Once again, always together, body, arms, hands. Step. Good, relax. It's important that you understand the body mechanics, that we are turning like that, and the arms also turning, so that you generate force through that spiral energy. Once again. Oh, yeah. Used to the other side. Okay, now we are going to the first part of Liu Feng Si Bi. Liu Feng Si Bi, I'm showing you again the regular way. Then we are doing it this side once, and then we are turning. I will do it mirrored, and you can do it correctly, regularly on your side of the camera. Okay, I'm going from Lan Zha Yi. This is always the reference side. It's clearly the better side I'm doing. So when you want to check something, check it in the regular side. The video will be available also after this live streaming, so you always can check it out and see what I have done. Good. Lan Zha Yi. Both hands going to the right side. The left hand is under the right side, and both thumbs showing to the ground. Then grab, like you would grab a wrist, and on the other side you put the hand on your, or the palm on the elbow of the opponent. And then you pull. Like in the Chansi Gong exercise we did at the beginning. But then you open and your both hands are coming on shoulder level. And the weight also is shifting from right to the left side during this movement. Then come to the middle, both hands on the left shoulder, step. When you are stable, then push to the right side. Okay, I do it once this way, so as it would be in the routine. From Lan Zha Yi, both hands going to the right side. Grab the opponent's wrist and elbow. Pull to the left. Come to the middle. Step and then push. From mirrored. Now it's mirrored. Lan Zha Yi going to the both hands on the same side. Grab the wrist, elbow, and pull. Open. Raise till shoulder level. Coming to the middle. Step. When you're stable, then push. You see, E can help these movements when I push an opponent away, or I grab him. Trying to introduce AG again for this. Lower. So when I'm here, I'm going here, grab his arm, and here is his elbow, and I pull to my side. And I can lay with my weight on him, lie on with my weight on him, and here I can do it in the other direction, so I will break its arm. So that's also an application of Liu Feng Si Bi. Thanks, Taiji. So let's repeat that again. Once again. Then we are doing it from the beginning. Lan Zha Yi, Liu Feng Si Bi. Okay. From the beginning. Qi Shi. Jin Gang Dao Dui. Lan Zha Yi. Liu Feng Si Bi. And relax. Once again. Qi Shi. Jin Gang Dao Dui. Lan Zha Yi. Liu Feng Si Bi. Shou Shi. Okay, so that was today's seminar. I hope you got my point with the dummy here. I tried to explain application. It's not that easy without having real human beings assisting for explaining application. But I hope you got the main idea of it. Liu Feng Si Bi is not finished, this movement. It's just the half of this movement. And we are going to do it, the second part, and then bien next week in another seminar. I'm not yet sure if I can do it on Wednesday again or on Thursday. I will announce it through the known channels as usual. And so you can check out there or check out my channel. The channel always, the link is always posted as soon as I know which date I will do it next week. And also, if you have something, questions, put them in the comments below the video, and then I will try to answer you. And also, on my channel, you have explanation videos of these movements we are just have done. So you can also check out the explanation videos, and you should find some answers there, or put them into the comments, so I will answer you as soon as possible. Okay, thanks for joining me in this seminar. Hopefully we will meet next week again.